You spent the whole Saturday with your family. Farmer's market in the morning, park after lunch, and then ice cream. A genuinely good day. Then on the drive home, a driver cuts you off and gives you the finger. You snap back, yell out the window, and give him the finger. Your partner snaps about you yelling out the car window and not paying attention to the road while you're doing it. And you walk through the front door in silence. You lie in bed that night, and the only thing your brain replays is the last 20 minutes. 8 great hours filed under rough. That same thing happens at work. You crush a presentation, nail every question, and then fumble the closing slide. Today we're breaking down the peak end rule, the bias that explains why your brain doesn't score your day or events in your day the way you think it does, what the peak end rule is, what the research says about how memory rewrites experiences, and the 3 protocols to design things so the peak end rule works for you instead of against you, in your own head and in everyone else's. The peak end rule is a cognitive bias where people judge an experience on 2 moments, the most intense point and the very end, not the average or the total. Your brain takes a highlight and a closing frame and calls it the whole movie. Think about all the fun songs that they put at the end of a movie. That's on purpose, and it leaves you with a positive thought whether the movie was so-so or great. Here's what the research says. A 1993 study published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology titled Duration, Neglect, and Retrospective Evaluations of Affective Episodes tested this directly. Participants went through uncomfortable experiences of different lengths. How long it lasted had almost no effect on how people rated it afterwards. What predicted their memory was the peak moment and the final moment. Duration was practically invisible. That car ride home, 20 minutes out of 8 hours, but your brain gave it equal billing with the best part of the day? And it works the same way on people around you. The last thing you say in a meeting, the final line in an email, that's what they file away about you. Now, here are the 3 protocols to make the peak end rule work for you. Protocol number 1, close your workday with a 2-minute win log. Either before you shut down your laptop or make it a ritual when you walk to your car. Think of 2 things that went really well and replay them in your mind for 30 seconds. You're giving your brain a positive final frame to file under today. Without it, your brain defaults to whatever was the loudest, usually the 4 o'clock fire drill, and not the breakthrough you had at 10 a.m. Second protocol, end every meeting with a clear win and a next step. Instead of trailing off with, okay, I think we're good, name one thing the group accomplished and one action item with an owner. We locked into Q3 timeline and Jamie's sending the updated deck by Thursday. That sentence becomes the memory of the meeting for everyone in the room. And protocol number 3, engineer the last touch on any deliverable. When you hand off a project or proposal, don't just send the file. Add one specific line. I'm proud of how the revenue section came together. I think that's going to land with the board well. It's the difference between work that gets a nod and work that gets remembered when it's time to staff the next project. Look, you don't need to overhaul your whole day or a whole event. Just own the last few minutes of it. That Saturday was a great day at the farmer's market and park. Give your brain the ending it deserves and give the people around you one worth remembering too. Your move.